You're listening to Inside Lebo, a podcast giving you an inside look at Mount Lebanon, Pennsylvania, produced by Mount Lebanon's Public Information Office.
Each spring in Mount Lebanon, a simple tradition brings the community together in a meaningful way. On Friday, April 24th, students, educators, and local leaders will gather at Jefferson Elementary School for the annual Tree City ceremony, which celebrates Arbor Day and Mount Lebanon's ongoing commitment to sustainability. I'm Rachel Windsor, Mount Lebanon's Assistant Public Information Officer and the Senior Editor of Mount Lebanon Magazine.
And I'm your Assistant Municipal Manager and Municipal Planner, Ian McMeans. In today's episode, brought to us by Trouvers Jewelry, we're joined by Laura Pace Lilley, our Public Information Officer, and Rudy Sukal, our Public Works Director. Welcome.
Thank you.
Good afternoon.
So this annual ceremony is an event that's part of Mount Lebanon's Tree City USA designation, awarded by the Arbor Day Foundation, and a recognition that the community has maintained since 2007. Each year, the municipality partners with the school district to host a ceremony at one of the elementary schools around the community, putting the students front and center.
So Laura, let's start with you. What makes this Tree City ceremony such a special event for the community from a storytelling perspective?
Well, as Ian mentioned, it is the municipality and the school district truly coming together. When we first got the Tree City designation, and we had to have a ceremony to honor that, we had a bunch of elected officials, municipal officials, and we planted a tree. And it was nice, but it didn't have that community excitement to it. And we thought the better way to do that would be to bring the school district in, to make it an educational program. That way the kids could learn about it as well, and it just makes it much more interesting for everybody else. And it's gotten rave reviews ever since we started. So it's that partnership between the municipality and the school district.
So for people who haven't attended before, how would you describe the general atmosphere and vibe of the event?
It's, again, adorable, jovial. There's music. There's usually the band. Kids are singing. There's poetry. It's just so cute to see the kids comprehending something, ecology and tree life on a way that they understand it and can embrace it. So it's not boring. It's fun. The parents love it. The teachers love it. So we look forward to it every year.
Great. And Rudy, from your perspective, what does this partnership between the municipality and the school district represent?
So I think that the partnership emphasizes the important roles that trees and landscaping plays in our day-to-day lives. It also promotes the awareness and the benefits that are provided by trees, such as oxygen production, temperature moderation, natural landscape beauty, and shelter for many animals and insects.
And this event really does center around the students, not just as participants, but leaders. So why is it important to give the students that kind of role in this event?
Well, I think it's important that our children are taught the importance of trees from the get-go, and plants so that they can carry on the appreciation for maintaining the things that we have worked so hard to build over time.
And just as a quick follow-up, Rudy, in your role as Public Works Director, your department oversees the 11,000 plus street trees throughout the community, so you have really firsthand knowledge about the importance of trees in the community.
That's right. Yeah, I know how important it is. We actually initiated this program back in 2006, 2007, the Tree City USA, and yeah, we maintain those trees plus all the trees in the parks and all the traffic islands where we have landscaping around the facility. So yeah, our job is pretty intense and wide-ranging throughout the community.
Great. Well, we're going to take a quick break with a word from our sponsor, Trouvers Jewelry, and then we'll be back to hear more about Tree City and how it works in Mount Lebanon.
Looking for that perfect piece of jewelry? At Trouvers Jewelry, you're not just a customer, you're part of the family. Locally owned by Mount Lebanon residents Rob and Kay Trouver, Trouvers has specialized in exquisite craftsmanship and custom jewelry design for over 30 years. Rob is an expert goldsmith, ensuring your jewelry is created with the utmost skill and care. Whether you're looking for something timeless or one of a kind, Trouvers delivers it all. Visit us at the corner of West Liberty and Piermont Avenue or check us out online at trouvers.com. At Trouvers, it's personal.
Welcome back to Inside Lebo. Beyond the performances and poetry, the Tree City ceremony connects to something much bigger, Mount Lebanon's long-standing commitment to sustainability and urban forestry. Rudy, can you talk a little bit about what it takes to maintain Tree City status year after year?
Sure. So to become a Tree City USA, communities must meet 4 core standards. We have to maintain a forestry department, which we have. We have to have a public tree care ordinance, which is part of our municipal code. We have to spend at least $2 per capita annually on forestry-related operations, and we have to hold an annual Arbor Day observance and proclamation.
So with those 4 things you just mentioned, and as well as the overall kind of mission of the municipality and Public Works Department, how does this event support that larger mission?
Well, this event, it helps us to satisfy the observance of Arbor Day and to share the proclamation with the community through the event. It also promotes tree planting and maintenance throughout the community.
And Laura, from a communication standpoint, why would you say it's important to highlight events like this for residents?
It's a good opportunity for us to educate them as well and maybe convince them to plant trees in the spaces that they own and operate. Our trees are not only important where Public Works puts them and where the municipality puts them, but studies show that trees in business districts actually make business districts more profitable. So when people start thinking about trees in their everyday life and they look around and they know where they see them, that helps continue the mission of making it important. Again, we're educating the kids, we're educating the community, and there's also some financial transparency there. We do spend a good bit of money, of public tax money, on our tree program, and it's an opportunity for us to talk about that and for us to explain to people why we do it and why it's important.
Great. And one of the most meaningful moments of this is the tree planting itself. So what would you say that symbolizes for both of you?
There's nothing more fun in the spring than planting a tree and that renewal every year when the trees get their leaves again. But it also is a touch point for the kids. They remember planting that tree. Again, we rotate all of the elementary schools, so there's 7 elementary schools, so every kid gets to go through this ceremony once, and they remember that tree and they remember being part of the planting. So when they go back there, they see it, and it's a kind of a touch point for them and a fond memory. So.
Yeah, for me, I would say it's definitely spring. It's a new year, and we continue to work to improve our community and the environment.
Cool. And you mentioned that we started this program back in 2007, so we're coming up next year on what will be the 20-year anniversary. So has it been kind of cool from your perspective to see these trees kind of grow over time too, that we've planted over the years?
Yeah, I can't say I look at individual trees, tree to tree with all the work that we have in front of us, but yeah, it's been pretty neat to see everything mature and cycle through and remove trees and replace them. So that's ultimately our goal, is to maintain as many trees as we can throughout the municipality.
Great.
And the school districts, they do pick where the trees go on each campus, but Public Works does a consult to make sure that the tree is not too close to the road so it doesn't get destroyed by road salt, and also gives a little bit of consultation on the type. So Jefferson is getting a
Dogwood?
Yeah, dogwood. They asked for a dogwood. But last year, the school asked for a redbud. So, again, we try to keep to species that we know will last. Can't say that they're all here in the last 19 years. We've lost a couple, but we're trying.
Yeah. Cool. Dogwoods are actually my favorite kind of tree. Not that, So fun Ian fact for our Inside Lebo listeners out there if we ever have a trivia night. So before we wrap up, what do you hope the students and families can take away from this year's ceremony at Jefferson Elementary?
I just hope they have a good time, and I hope they think about it again. I hope they look at the tree and have a good memory about it.
Yeah, and again, learn something about trees and how important they are to our everyday lives. I think it's really important for the environment and for just, feeling good about the community.
Great. The Tree City ceremony may last just an afternoon, but its impact grows over time. So thank you both for taking the time to join us today. And for our loyal listeners, if you're interested in attending this year's Tree City USA ceremony at Jefferson Elementary School, it is April 24th at 2:30 p.m.
And that'll be it for this edition of Inside Lebo, sponsored by Trouvers Jewelry, produced by Marsha Morgenstern, with music by Drew Monyo and graphics by Amy Robinson. Be sure to subscribe for future episodes, and we'll see you next time with more from Mount Lebanon.
Thanks for listening to Inside Lebo, produced by Mount Lebanon's Public Information Office. Learn more about all things Lebo at mountlebanon.org or by following our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages.